Good day, kids! Are you excited with our lesson for today? But before we start, let's sing a song first. Sing this song to the tune of Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Sing with me!
Same signs add and keep, different signs subtract. Take the sign of the bigger number, then you'll be exact. Same signs add and keep, different signs subtract. Take the sign of the bigger number, then you'll be exact.
Nag-enjoy ba kayo sa ating pag-awit? Ako din! Mula naman sa ating inawit, matutukoy niyo ba kung ano ang ating magiging lesson sa araw na ito? Magaling! Our lesson for today is about basic operations on integers. Sabay-sabay nating basahin ang ating word problem. Miko got infected of coronavirus because he didn't wear face mask and face shield when he went outside of their house. After recovering, he lost 2 kilograms of his weight. He ate nutritious foods, practiced good sleeping habits, took vitamins, and did indoor exercises. After a month, he gained 5 kilograms. He enrolled in a gym and after 2 months, he lost 2 kilograms. Naintindihan ba natin ang ating binasa? Magaling! Now let me check if you really understand what you have read. Why did Miko got infected of coronavirus? Correct. Miko got infected of coronavirus because he went outside of his house without wearing face mask and face shield. If you were Miko, will you do the same? And why? Correct. Hindi talaga dapat lumabas ng inyong tahanan lalo na ngayong panahon ng coronavirus nang walang suot na face mask at face shield. Dahil hindi lamang ang inyong kalusugan ang nakataya dito, kung hindi maging ang kalusugan ng inyong buong pamilya na kasama sa inyong tahanan. Ano naman ang ginawa ni Miko pagkatapos niyong gumaling mula sa coronavirus? Correct! He ate nutritious foods, he practiced good sleeping habits, took vitamins, and did indoor exercises. Importante ba ang mga nakasulat sa ating screen sa ating pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay? At bakit? Magaling! Importante ang mga ito hindi lamang para tayo ay hindi mahawahan ng coronavirus, kung hindi para magkaroon tayo ng malusog na pangangatawan at malusog na isipan. Did Miko gain or lose weight after everything that happened to him? How much did he finally gain or lose? So dito papasok ang ating lesson and later on, masasagot natin ang mga questions na to. Now let's discuss addition and subtraction of integers. First, let's give the meaning of absolute value. Everybody please read. Absolute value describes the distance of a number on the number line from 0 without considering which direction from 0 the number lies. Okay, let's have some examples of absolute value. So, the absolute value of positive 8 is 8. The absolute value of negative 35 is 35. Absolute value of negative 3 is 3. And the absolute value of positive 160 is 160. So, sa pagkuha ng ating absolute value, tinatanggal lang natin ang ating signs sa mga given integers. Okay? So, kung positive siya, tatanggalin lang si positive. Kung negative siya, tatanggalin lang si negative. Now, let's talk about the rules on addition of integers. The first one is, sabayan nyo akong magbasa mga bata, to add two integers having the same sign, get the sum of their absolute values. No need to write positive for positive sum. So, ibig sabihin mga bata, in addition of integers, kapag ka ang two integers natin ay magkapareho ng sign, kunin lang natin ang sum ng kanilang absolute values and kopyahin lang natin or isulat lang natin yung sign ng ating given integer. Kung ang ating given integers ay both positive, therefore ang ating sum ay positive. Kung ang ating given integers ay both negative, therefore ang ating sum ay negative. So let's have our example number 1. So we have here 6 plus 11. So kung mapapansin nyo ang ating given, they are both positive. So therefore, both addends are positive, so we need to add the addends. For positive sum, no need to write the positive sign. Okay, 6 plus 11 equals 17. Okay, take a look at the illustration para mas lalo nating maintindihan yung rule number 1 sa addition of integers. Okay, so meron tayong 6 positive chips plus 11 positive chips equals, so pagsamahin lang si 6 at saka si 11 positive chips, ang ating sum ay 17 positive chips. Now, let's have our example number 2. Sabayan nyo akong magbasa mga bata. Okay, so meron tayong negative 4 plus negative 6. So, take a look at our given. The signs of our integers are both negative. So, ano ang gagawin natin? Dahil both addends are negative, i-add natin ang kanilang absolute values and then yung makukuha nating sum, lalagyan natin ng negative sign before the number. Okay? So, ang absolute value ni negative 4 at ni negative 6 ay 4 at 6. So, kunin natin ang kanilang sum. So, 4 plus 6 equals 10. Bakit siya naging negative 10? Dahil ang signs ng ating given integers are both negative. That's why our final answer is negative 10. Now, tignan natin yung ating illustration para mas lalo nating maintindihan. So, negative 4, meron tayong 4 negative chips, plus negative 6, meron tayong 6 negative chips. So, pagsamahin lang natin a total of 10 negative chips or negative 10. Let's have our second rule on addition of integers. Everybody please read with me. To add two integers with different signs, find the difference of the absolute values and use the sign of the number having the greater absolute value. So, ibig sabihin mga bata, kapag ka mag-a-add ka ng two integers with different signs, you need to get the difference of the absolute values, and then for the final answer, follow the sign of the number having the greater absolute value. Now, let us have our example. We have here positive 3 plus negative 1. So, sabi, get the difference of the absolute values. Okay? So, ang absolute values ng positive 3 at negative 1 ay 3 and 1. Next, subtract the absolute values. Okay, so therefore, 3 minus 1 is equals 2. Or 3 plus negative 1 is equals to 2. Okay, so put the sign of the number having the greater absolute value. Let us observe our given integers. We have positive 3 and negative 1. Ito ang kanilang absolute value. Sabi, follow the sign of the number having the greater absolute value. Therefore, ito ang mas mataas, ang 3, which is positive 3, kaya ang ating final answer ay positive 2. Ngayon, tingnan natin yung ating illustration. Okay, for unshaded chips, ibig sabihin positive. For shaded chip, ito ay negative. So, ang ating given ay positive 3, kaya meron tayong 3 unshaded chips. Okay, so minus 1 minus 1 shaded chips or negative 1. 3 plus negative 1. Okay? So, meron tayong isang shaded, cross out natin. Ilan na lang ang natira? Meron na lang tayong dalawang unshaded chips or positive 2. Now, let's have our second example. For our example number 2, we have negative 9 plus positive 2. Take a look at their signs. Magkaiba ulit sila. So, we will get the difference of the absolute values. Okay? So, 9 minus 4 equals 5. Next. So, therefore, negative 9 plus positive 4 equals negative 5. Why? Because we need to put the sign of the number having the greater absolute value to our final answer. Ano ba yung may number having greater absolute value sa ating given? Tama. Si negative 9. Kaya kinopya natin si negative, nilagay natin dun sa ating difference. Okay? So, tingnan natin yung ating illustration. Meron tayo ditong negative 9, negative yung shaded chips. So, ayan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, negative 9 plus positive 4, meron tayong 4 na unshaded chips. So, i-cross out lang natin sila. Ilan na lang ang natira? Meron na lang tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shaded chips. Sabi kanina, shaded stands for negative. Therefore, final answer is negative 5. Now, let's have the rules on subtraction of integers. So, here is our first rule. Sabayan nyo akong magbasa mga bata. Okay, our first rule, to subtract integers, change the sign of the subtrahend, convert the given problem into addition, then follow the rules in addition. So, let's have our example number 1. So, positive 5 minus positive 2. So, we need to change the sign of the subtrahend. Ang ating subtrahend sa ating given ay si positive 2. So, si positive 2 ay magiging negative 2. And then, yung ating given problem ay nasa subtraction, gagawin natin siyang addition. Okay? So, positive 5 from subtraction, ginawa nating addition. And then, yung subtrahend na positive 2, ginawa nating negative 2. Next step, we will follow the rules in addition of integers. Sa addition of integers, kapag hindi magkapareho ng sign ang ating given, ang gagawin natin ay correct. We will get the difference of their absolute values, and then we will follow the sign of the number having the greater absolute value. Okay, so therefore, ang absolute value ni positive 5 at saka ni negative 2 ay 5 and 2. So, 5 minus 2 equals 3. So, therefore, positive 5 plus negative 2 is equals to 3. So, put the sign of the number having the greater absolute value. So, sa ating given, ang merong greater absolute value between positive 5 and negative 2 ay si positive 5. Kaya ang ating final answer ay positive 3. So, tignan ngayon natin ang ating illustration. Okay? So, positive 5 minus positive 2. Ang ating mga boxes or tiles ay unshaded. Unshaded stands for positive or means positive. So, positive 5, we have 5 unshaded boxes. Minus positive 2, we have 2 unshaded boxes. So, ibawas natin. Cross out lang natin. Okay? So, ilan ang natira? Bilangin natin. 1, 2, 3. So, meron tayong natirang 3 unshaded boxes or ang tamang sagot ay positive 3. Let's have our example number 2. Basahin natin. So, meron tayong negative 4 minus negative 3. So, gawin natin, palitan muna natin yung sign ng ating subtrahend. So, ang ating subtrahend ay si negative 3, magiging siyang positive 3. And then, from subtraction, gagawin nating addition. Okay? So, negative 4. From subtraction, ginawa nating addition, and then yung subtrahend na negative 3 ay pinalitan natin at naging positive 3. Now, we will follow the rules in addition. So, let us observe the signs of our given. The signs of our given ay hindi magkapareho. So, ang sabi sa rules ni addition, kapag ang signs ng ating given ay hindi magkapareho, we will get the difference of their absolute values and then we will follow the sign of the number having the greater absolute value. So, get natin yung absolute value ni negative 4 at ni positive 3. So, meron tayo ngayong 4 minus 3 equals 1. Okay, next. Negative 4 plus positive 3 equals negative 1. Bakit negative 1 ang ating final answer? Kasi nilagay natin yung sign ng number na may mas mataas na absolute value. So, sa ating given na negative 4 at positive 3, mas mataas ang absolute value ni negative 4. Kaya ang final answer natin ay negative 1. So, tignan natin yung ating illustration. So, negative 4 minus negative 3. Shaded boxes means negative. Okay, so meron tayong negative 4, 4 na shaded boxes. Minus natin si negative 3, meron tayong 3 shaded boxes. So, from negative 4, ibabawas natin yung negative 3, cross out natin. Okay, ilan na lang ang natirang shaded boxes or box? Tama, isa na lang. Therefore, negative 4 minus negative 3 is equals to 1 shaded box or negative 1. So, let's have our example number 3. Basahin natin. Negative 5 minus positive 2. So, ang una natin gagawin, we will change the sign of the subtrahend. So, our subtrahend on our given is positive 2. Magiging siyang negative 2. And then, yung given natin ay nasa subtraction. Then, ko-convert natin siya sa addition. So, meron tayo ngayong negative 5. From subtraction, ginawa nating addition, and then yung ating subtrahend, pinalitan natin ng sign, kaya naging negative 2. Now, if-follow natin yung rules sa addition of integers. Sabi sa addition of integers, kapag ang dalawang given ay magkapareho ng sign, so kukunin lang natin yung sum ng kanilang absolute values, and then kokopyahin lang natin yung sign ng integers. Okay, so meron tayo ngayong 5 plus 2 equals 7. Or, negative 5 plus negative 2 equals negative 7. So, why negative 7? So, naging negative 7 siya kasi nilagay natin yung sign ng ating integers. So, dahil ang given integers naman natin ay parehas na negative, kaya ang ating sagot ay negative. So, tignan natin yung ating illustration. Okay? So, ang ating example ay negative 5 minus positive 2. Negative yung shaded, yung positive yung unshaded. So, negative 5, meron tayong 5 shaded boxes. Minus natin, positive 2. So, meron tayong dalawang unshaded boxes. So, we cannot take away 2 unshaded tiles or 2 white tiles from 5 black tiles or 5 shaded tiles. Then, we must add 2 zero pairs. Okay? So, pansinin nyo itong nakabox natin, idinagdag natin yan ito ay ang 2, 0 black tiles. Pinaris natin siya sa ating 2 white tiles. Okay? So, now, remove the 2 white tiles. So, kapag tinanggal ngayon natin itong 2 white tiles, ang matitira natin ay 7 black tiles or 7 shaded boxes. Therefore, our difference is negative 7. Bilangin nga natin kung 7 shaded boxes nga ang natira. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tama. 7 shaded boxes or negative 7. Now, kids, let us sum up or recap our rulings when it comes to addition and subtraction of integers for us to easily remember and fully understand our discussion on addition and subtraction of integers. So, kids, I want you to read with me. Okay, sabayan nyo ako. Addition of integers. So, ito yung rules. Positive plus positive is equals to positive sum. Negative plus negative is equals to negative sum. The last one, negative plus positive is equals to, get the difference of the absolute values, then follow the sign of the number having the greater absolute value. And for subtraction of integers, we need to change the sign of the subtrahend, convert the problem to addition, and then follow the rules in addition of integers. Ngayon naman ay ating i-apply ang ating natutunan kay addition and subtraction of integers. Sasagutan ngayon natin yung ating word problem na ipinresent kanina at the beginning of our discussion. Okay mga bata, sabay-sabay tayo, basahin natin muli ang ating word problem. So, Miko got infected of coronavirus because he didn't wear face mask and face shield when he went outside of their house. After recovering, he lost 2 kilograms of his weight. He ate nutritious foods, practiced good sleeping habits, took vitamins, and did indoor exercises. After a month, he gained 5 kilograms. He enrolled in a gym, and after 2 months, he lost 2 kilograms. Now, kids, let us use our steps in solving word problem for us to be able to get the correct answer on our given word problem. So, our step 1 is understand. So, kailangan nating unawain, intindihin yung word problem na binasa natin. Una, what is asked? Ano daw ba ang tinatanong? Tama! Ang tinatanong ay ang number of kilograms Miko gained or lost. Number 2, what are the given facts? Correct. Our given facts are lost 2 kilograms, gained 5 kilograms, and lost 2 kilograms. Let's proceed to step 2. Plan. Kailangan nating magplano. Ano bang operation or strategy ang ating gagamitin? Okay? So, dun sa binasa nating word problem, ano bang operation yung gagamitin natin para makuha natin ang tamang sagot? Tama. Gagamit tayo ng addition. And what is our number sentence? Correct. Our number sentence is negative 2 plus positive 5 plus negative 2 equals n. Why negative 2? Because ang sabi dito sa given facts ay lost 2 kilograms. So, lost na bawasan, kaya negative 2. And then plus, gained 5 kilograms. When we say gained, nadagdagan. So, nadagdagan, kaya positive 5. And then plus, lost again, kaya negative 2. Let's have step number 3, solve. So, our given is negative 2 plus positive 5 plus negative 2 is equals n. Okay, so ang una nating gagawin ay isosolve natin yung first two digits. So, ang ating first two digits ay -2 plus +5. So, i-observe natin ang kanilang sign. So, magkaiba sila. And ano ang rule natin sa addition of integers kapag magkaiba ang sign? Tama! We need to get the difference of the absolute values and then follow the sign of the number having the greater absolute value. So, kunin natin ang kanilang absolute values. So, 2 minus 5. So, 2 minus 5 is equals 3. And then, 3 minus, kukunin natin ang absolute value ni 2. The absolute value of -2 is 2. And then, ano na ang ating gagawin? We need to subtract the absolute values because they have different signs. Bakit? Ano ba ang signs ng dalawang given natin? So, +3, tapos yung kanina, +3 plus -2. So, magkaiba sila ng sign. Therefore, kukunin natin yung difference ng absolute values ng ating given. So, 3 minus 2 is equals to 1. Okay? Therefore, -2 plus +5 plus -2 is equals 1. So, copy the sign of the number with greater absolute value. So, alin ba ang may greater absolute value sa ating given? Si -2 ba? Si +5 o si -2 again? Tama, si +5. That's why ang final answer natin ay +1. And for positive sum, there's no need to write positive sign. So therefore, Miko gained 1 kilogram. So for step 4, let us check. To check the answer, we will use chips. Okay? So, negative yung shaded chips, positive yung unshaded chips. Lost 2 kilograms means ng lost ay nabawasan, so gagamit tayo ng negative. Meron tayo ngayong 2 shaded chips plus gained 5 kilograms. When we say gained na dagdagan, so gagamit tayo ng positive. So meron tayo ngayong 5 unshaded chips plus lost 2 kilograms, so equivalent to 2 shaded chips. So let us solve. Si 2 shaded chips, ima-minus natin dito kay 5 unshaded chips. So cross out natin. Okay. So sa kabila naman, meron din tayong 2 shaded chips. Ibabawas natin ngayon sa unshaded chips. Cross out natin. Okay. So, ilan na lang ang natira at ano ang natira? Check natin. Okay. So, ang natira natin ay isang unshaded chip. Unshaded means positive. So, therefore, ang final answer natin ay +1. So, ang sagot natin sa ating word problem ay si Miko ay nag-gained ng 1 kilo sa kanyang timbang. Now, let's have our example number 2. So, kids, read with me. The temperature at noon was 39 degrees Celsius. At 9 p.m., it was 28 degrees Celsius. How many degrees did the temperature fall? Okay, step 1 is understand. What is asked? Correct. How many degrees did the temperature fall, or the number of degrees the temperature fell? For number 2, what are the given facts? Good job! Our given facts are 39 degrees Celsius temperature at noon and 28 degrees Celsius temperature at 9 p.m. Now let's proceed to our step 2, which is plan. So what strategy or operation is to be used? Good job! Our operation that we're going to use is subtraction. Okay? And then, what is our number sentence? Tama. Our number sentence is positive 39 minus positive 28 is equals n. Now let's have step 3, solve. Our given is positive 39 minus positive 28 is equals n. We will change the sign of the subtrahend and convert the subtraction to addition, then follow the rules in addition. So therefore, positive 39, then yung subtraction, ginawa nating addition, then ang subtrahend na positive 28 ay ginawa nating negative 28. Next, we will subtract the absolute values and then copy the sign of the greater absolute value. Kasi sa rules ni addition, kapag hindi magkapareho ng signs, anong gagawin? Tama. Isusubtract natin or we will get the difference of their absolute values. So, we have 39 minus 28 equals 11. So, why 11? Why positive 11? Because on our given, between positive 39 and negative 28, the number having the greater absolute value is positive 39. That's why our final answer is positive 11. And for positive sum, there's no need to write the positive sign. So for step 4, we will check if our answer is correct. So our given is positive 39 minus positive 28. Now we'll be using boxes. So for positive, gagamit tayo ng unshaded boxes. So gawa tayo ng 39 boxes. Bilangin natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 na horizontal. Then, ilan yung vertical? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 4 times 10 is equals, tama, 4 times 10 is equals 40. Kulang ng isa. Bawasan natin ng isa si 40. So, 40 minus 1 is equals to, correct, 39. So, meron tayong 39 unshaded boxes. So, ima-minus ngayon natin si positive 28. Iko-cross out ngayon natin yung 28 unshaded boxes. Ayan. So, ilan na lang ang natira? Bilangin natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, therefore, the temperature fell 11 degrees Celsius. So, tama yung sagot na nakuha natin kanina. Now, let's have multiplication of integers. Okay, for multiplication of integers, this is our rule. So, sabayan nyo kung magbasa mga bata. So, the product of two integers with like or same signs is positive. Ibig sabihin mga bata, kapag ka sa multiplication of integers, kapag ka magkapareho ng signs, whether they are both positive or whether they are both negative, the final answer is positive. So, let's have our example number 1. Basahin natin. Positive 5 times positive 3. Therefore, positive 5 times positive 3 is equals positive 15 or simply 15. Okay, let us use illustration for us to fully understand our example number 1. Okay, for positive, let us use unshaded chip, and for negative, let us use shaded chip. Our given, positive 5 times positive 3. So, ibig sabihin, 5 beses mong uulitin si positive 3. Okay? So, first, positive 3 or first set of 3, second set of 3, third set of 3, fourth set of 3, and fifth set of 3. Now, we will count the total unshaded chips. Okay? So, everybody, let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, we have 15 unshaded chips or positive 15. Now, let's have our second example on multiplication of integers. So, our example number 2 is, everybody please read with me. We have negative 2 times negative 3. Now, let us observe our given. They are both negative. Therefore, negative 2 times negative 3 is equals positive 6 or simply 6 because ang sabi sa rule, kapag ka ang two integers ay magkapareho ng signs, ang ating product ay positive. So, tignan natin siya by using illustration. Okay? So, negative 2 times negative 3, we have two sets of 3. Okay? Yung first given natin ay negative. So, gagamit tayo ng shaded chips. So, first set of 3 and second set of 3. Then, the next procedure, so going back to the given, the other factor or the second factor is negative. So, negative yung second factor. And yung first factor natin ay negative. And sabi dun sa rulings, kapag they are both negative, dapat ang sagot ay positive. So, ang gagawin natin, i-flip over natin itong mga shaded chips natin. Kaya, magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng 6 unshaded chips. So, since there are 6 white chips or 6 unshaded chips, therefore, the product or the answer for negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6 or simply 6. Now, for our rule number 2 on multiplication of integers, we have, please kids read with me, the product of two integers with unlike or different signs is negative. So, ibig sabihin mga bata sa multiplication of integers, kapag hindi magkapareho ng signs ang dalawang integers, ang ating product ay negative. Let's have our example number 1. We have positive 3 times negative 3. Try to look at their signs. So, hindi sila magkapareho. Therefore, positive 3 times negative 3 is equals to negative 9. Let us use illustration para mas maintindihan natin yung ating rule number 2. Okay? So, positive, unshaded, negative, shaded chips. Our given, positive 3 times negative 3 equals negative 9. Ibig sabihin, 3 sets of 3 or tatlong beses mong uulitin si 3. So, 3 plus 3 plus 3. So, gawin natin. So, yung sign ng ating first given ay positive. So, gagamit tayo ng unshaded chips. Okay? So, first set of 3, second set of 3, and third set of 3. Okay? The next step is, so going back to the given, the other factor or the second factor is negative, which means all chips in the 3 rows should be flipped over. So, ito yung ating 3 rows, i-flip over natin kasi negative yung sign ng ating second factor. So, from unshaded, magiging shaded chips sila. Okay? So, since there are 9 shaded chips, therefore, the product or the answer for positive 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. Now, let's talk about division of integers. The first rule for division of integers is, kids, please read with me, the quotient of two integers with like or same signs is positive. Ibig sabihin mga bata, sa division of integers, kapag magkapareho ng signs, ang quotient or ang sagot natin ay positive. Kung sa given, parehas na positive, ang sagot ay positive. Kung sa given, parehas na negative, ang sagot ay positive. So, let's have our example number 1. So, positive 8 divided by positive 2, they are both positive. Therefore, the final answer is positive 4 or simply 4. Let's have our illustration, okay? So, positive 8 divided by positive 2. So, white tiles represents 4 positive, no? So, count natin if 8 nga ba yung ating white tiles. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tama. So, positive 8. So, i-divide daw natin sa 2 yung 8 white tiles. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 2 sets of 4 white tiles. So, therefore, there are 4 white tiles, each set or each group. So, the answer for positive 8 divided by positive 2 is equals to positive 4 or simply 4. Now, let's have our second example on division of integers. Now, kids, everybody please read with me. So, negative 10 divided by negative 2. Now, try to observe our given integers. Ano yung mapapansin ninyo? Correct. They are both negative. So, therefore, negative 10 divided by negative 2 is equals to positive 5 or simply 5. So, tignan ngayon natin yung illustration. Negative 10 divided by negative 2. So, yung unang given natin ay negative. Gagawa ngayon tayo ng 10 black tiles or 10 shaded tiles. So, count natin kung 10 nga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, we have 10 black tiles. So, the next step, since the divisor is negative, that our divisor is negative 2. Okay, from 10 black tiles, we will make 2 group of white tiles kasi if we flip over natin yung 10 black tiles, because our second given is negative, therefore our 10 black tiles ay naging 10 white tiles. And then yung 10 white tiles, i-group natin siya into 2 because ang sabi dito sa given, negative 10 divided by negative 2. Okay, so ginroup natin siya sa 2, nagkaroon tayo ng 2 groups of 5 white tiles. So there are 5 white tiles in each group. Therefore, negative 10 divided by negative 2 is equals to positive 5 or simply 5. Now, let's have our second rule for division of integers. So, sabay-sabay nating basahin ang ating second rule. So, the quotient of two integers with unlike or different signs is negative. Ibig sabihin mga bata, sa division of integers kapag hindi magkapareho ng sign ang ating given, ang gagawin natin ay i-divide natin and then ang final answer ay negative. Okay, let's have our example number 1. So, ang example natin ay negative 6 divided by positive 3. Therefore, negative 6 divided by positive 3 is negative 2. So, why negative 2? Kasi hindi magkapareho ng signs ang ating given. So, tignan natin yung ating illustration. No? Negative 6 divided by positive 3. So, meron tayong 6 black tiles para sa ating negative 6. So, we will make 3 groups with equal number of tiles. So, makakakuha tayo ng 3 sets of 2. So, there are 2 black tiles in each group or in each set. Therefore, negative 6 divided by positive 3 is equals to negative 2. So, different signs means negative quotient. Now, let us recap or sum up our rulings on multiplication and division of integers. Kids, please read with me. Positive times positive is equals to positive product. Negative times negative is equals to positive product. Positive divided by positive is equals to positive quotient. Negative divided by negative is equals to positive quotient. Positive times negative is equals to negative product. Negative times positive is equals to negative product. Positive divided by negative is equals to negative quotient. And negative divided by positive is equals to negative quotient. It simply means, kids, magkaparehas lang ng rules si multiplication and division. Kapag ka magkaparehas ng signs ang ating integers, sa multiplication or division, ang ating product or quotient ay positive. Kapag ka hindi sila magkapareho ng sign, si multiplication and division of integers, ang ating product or quotient ay negative sign. Now, let us have our word problem and apply what we have learned on the multiplication and division of integers. Everybody, let us read our word problem. Sarah's daily baon is 20 pesos. If she put this whole amount in her piggy bank, how much is her savings for 10 days? So, let us use the steps in solving word problem. Okay? Step 1 is understand what is asked. Sarah's savings for 10 days. So, what are the given facts? We have 20 pesos daily baon put on piggy bank and 10 days. For step 2, let us plan. Ano ba ang gagamitin nating operation or strategy? Tama, multiplication. Okay, so what is the number sentence? Correct. Our number sentence is 20 pesos times 10 is equals to n. Now, we have step 3. We will solve. So, our number sentence or our given is 20 pesos times 10 is equals n. So, 20 pesos times 10 is equals 200 pesos. Now, let us check our answer if it is correct. So, 200 pesos total savings divided by 10 days is equals to 20 pesos per day. So, tama ang ating nakuhang sagot. Now, let's have our second word problem. So, kids, everybody, please read with me. So, Trisha and her 3 classmates need to buy the materials for their project in math, amounting to 280 pesos in all. How much will each of them equally share to pay the total amount? Okay? So, step 1, understand what is asked. Correct. The amount each of them will equally share to pay the total amount. So, what are the given facts? Tama. The given facts are 280 pesos total amount and 4 pupils including Trisha. Next is plan, step 2. So, magplano tayo, ano bang strategy, ano bang operation yung gagamitin natin. Okay? So, gagamit tayo ng division. What is our number sentence? Tama. Our number sentence is 280 pesos divided by 4 equals n. Now, step 3 is solve. So, mag-solve tayo para makuha natin yung tamang sagot. Ang ating given, 280 pesos divided by 4 equals n. Okay? So, 280 pesos divided by 4 equals 70 pesos. So, step 4, we will check. Check natin kung tama ba na 70 pesos ang dapat na maging hatian ng 4 na magkaklase para sa kanilang math project. Let us check. 70 pesos times 4, yung 4 yung 4 na magkakaklase, equals 280 pesos. Therefore, tama yung nakuha nating sagot na 70 pesos each ang kanilang magiging contribution para sa kanilang math project. Para sa inyong mga bata, mahalaga ba ang natutunan natin sa lesson na ito? Bakit? Tama! Mahalaga ang ating natutunan sa ating naging lesson dahil ito ay magagamit natin sa ating pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay. Halimbawa na lamang kayong mga estudyante. Kapag meron kayong mga group project, kahit sa anumang subject, maiko-compute nyo ng tama ang inyong magiging partihan or contribution para sa magiging expenses ng inyong proyekto. Sa bahay naman, maaari nating matulungan ng ating nanay sa paggawa ng monthly budget or expenses sa isang buwan batay sa monthly income ng inyong pamilya. Nang sa ganon, magiging properly guided si mother sa kanyang magiging gastusin sa isang buwan para malaman kung may matitira pa ba sa kanyang budget or sa monthly income or magiging negative pa ba siya sa kanyang monthly income or monthly budget. Now kids, get your module in mathematics and open it on module 8 or week 8. So, i-apply natin ang ating natutunan sa ating naging talakayan. Sagutin natin ang mga sumusunod. What I know, what's in, what's more, what I can do, and assessment. So, good luck sa inyo kids. Thank you for listening. God bless and goodbye!